Now we're going to make a individualized water cycle in a bag that you can hang on your window, and you can even observe it over the next couple of days. Let's go ahead and get started. Every child will need 2 baggies. Right now you just need 1. So what you're going to do is think about the videos that you watched. Think about the different parts. Now, we know that up in the sky is the sun. So towards the top, one of the corners, you're going to draw the sun, and you're also going to draw the clouds. Just like so. And I will put a paper towel behind it so you can see what I've drawn. Okay, now at the bottom is going to be our ocean. So what we're going to do is just draw some ocean waves along the bottom. Now, some kiddos like to get super creative. They like to draw fish and mermaids, and I've even had some kids do pirate ships. Whatever they like to draw in and on the ocean is totally fine. I'm just going to keep it simple. Draw a little fish. All right. So now we have our ocean and our sun and our cloud. Now let's think about the different parts of the water cycle. When the warm sun starts to heat the water, and the water turns into water vapor and it starts going up into the sky, what is that called? Yes, it's called evaporation. So you're going to write evaporation and draw an arrow like so. Now, what is it called when it all starts to collect back up in the clouds because it's colder? Very good, it's condensation. Okay, so we're labeling each step. Now, what is it called when the clouds get too full and it cannot hold any more water vapor? It's called precipitation. Oops, kind of ran out of room there. All right, so we got precipitation, and then we're going to draw the bottom arrow back into the ocean. So we've labeled the 3 different parts, which are the evaporation, condensation, and then precipitation, and then it goes all over again. So now what we're going to do, now that it's labeled, we are going to take our second bag. We're going to carefully put our first bag inside. This way we will just prevent any possible spills. So this is what we got. All right, so now what you're going to do is you're going to take some water. It doesn't need to be warm. I have it left over from the last. You're going to fill it up just a little bit. I usually try to fill it up to about the line that we drew for the ocean. And you want to put it inside the drawn bag. So in the bag that's in the bag. Okay, now just like we did the last time, it is now time to make the ocean. So we're going to go ahead, do a little food coloring, a little bit of salt. Now, question for you. As that water is evaporating, what's happening to the salt? Does the salt evaporate? You're right, it does not evaporate. All right, so what I'm doing now is I'm zipping the inside bag. You're going to come over with me to the sliding glass doors, and we're going to tape this on the door. If you don't have a sliding glass door, pick a window that gets nice and sunny, and you can tape it right to it. Now, I have taped my water cycle to my door. Now, if you take a look, you can already see that we have some precipitation that's on here on the outside. It's condensating. As it gets full, if you watch, that drop is going to start dripping the whole way back into the ocean. Now, the thing is that because this is a closed container and we're on a window, that water is going to get warmed by the sun. And as it gets warmed by the sun, it's going to evaporate up. It's going to get trapped in, and then it's going to start to come down. So the cool thing about this model, secure it nicely and tightly so it doesn't come down, but this model can actually stay on your window for a couple of days, and you can watch as the temperature changes outside and as it goes from morning, as the sun rises in the sky, you can see how the water cycle continues throughout the day. So I'd love to see pictures about your water cycle and hear how your water cycle in a bags are going. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow.